Hello, folks. What we're going to talk about today is the negotiations between the buyer and the seller in a real estate transaction. On the buy side, I feel that my job is to find you the right house and then get you a fair price for the home. On the sell side, my job is to find a willing and capable buyer to purchase your home for the most amount of money and the less inconvenience on your part. And it's very consistent. The buyers always think that they're paying too much, and the sellers think that they're leaving too much money on the table. But it's the furthest thing from the truth. On the buy side, if my job is to find you the right house, and we do that, and the house has been on the market for 24, 48 hours, step up to the plate and make sure that you get the right house. Don't be afraid to pay more than asking price if you're in a competing to get you the right house. Now, on the other side, if the home has been on the market for 3 to 4 weeks and nobody else has paid that price, why should you? That's where we need to ask for a 3 to 5% price reduction, either in price or in concessions, and go forward. And I counsel the sellers the same way. If we're on the market for 3, 4 weeks and nobody has put a purchase agreement in on the house, we're not under contract, we need to do a 3 to 5% price adjustment right away. So let me show you a few things here with that in mind. Here's the market watch for the past 7 days. New listings, we have 284 properties. Price decreases in the past week, 347. Not one of those sellers wanted to reduce the price. Not one of them, I guarantee it. And then solds, we've only had 196 properties that have actually closed up and sold. So with that being said, here's a property that we're negotiating on, let's say. Okay, we did put an offer on the table. This particular property has been on the market for 29 days and has not had a price adjustment. So I counsel my buyers that if nobody else has paid that price, why should you? And we ask for $20,000 in concessions, giving the sellers full price for their home, but the concessions was less that we asked for was less than the 3%. So, and what were we going to use those concessions for? First of all, our buyers are VA. One of them is 100% disabled. So what we wanted to do was see if we can get them into the house with little or no out-of-pocket expense. The house that they're moving from has a mortgage rate of 2.5. Today's rates, VA, right here, rates have improved, but you want to look at the APR. That's the interest rate, but this is all the closing costs and divided back out. So it's 6.5. So they would be moving from a 2.5 mortgage rate home to a 6.5 mortgage rate home. And one of the things we want to do with those concessions is to buy that rate down to make it more palatable. So when we go back to here, so we offer full price, less than 3% in concessions. And hopefully you can see how we're trying to negotiate a fair deal on this transaction. So folks, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Andy Shawcroft, Shawcroft Realty Metro Brokers. And we're always looking out for your best interest, trying to find you a fair deal. Thank you.